Hello. I'm going to show you how I figured out how to open a door in Unreal Engine. So this is my door. Comes with the starter content. There's the frame, and then there's the door itself. And there's a collider around the door, or a collision detection that lets me know when I'm close to the door. So it could prompt the user press E, but I didn't do that part yet. But if I press E when I'm near the door rotates. And it does so slowly. And if the door's closed, I can't pass through it. But if it opens, then I can. And the frame itself has collision. I had to add collision to the door. I'm following a tutorial, Smart Polys, on YouTube. And I've messed around with the mesh of the character, so that's why he's got some gold on him. But I still don't fully know how to edit that. But it looks like there's kind of two doors there. I think I might have. It looks like somehow there's two doors. But yeah, I could try to fix that. But anyway, now I'm going to show the blueprint. So I did that without any code. So the blueprint looks like this instead of writing code line by line. And basically, there's a node called on component begin overlap. So when I overlap that, let's see. I think you can see here, yeah. So this is the box collision detection I'm talking about. My character has to be in this box to be able to press E to open the door. This is the frame, and this is the door inside of it. There's only one door, not two, so I'm not sure why I was seeing double there. But anyway, you begin the overlap, and then you make sure it's your character. So the door itself is considered an actor, and then the character is also an actor. So it's an actor interacting with an actor. So you check that the other actor is your character, and if it is, you enable the input. So it's basically listening for me to click a button. Then I could probably also do some logic like display text on the screen, like press E to open door. But when you leave the box, then it's saying, if you're the character, disable the input. And it would be interesting if I took out this line here, so that the input is not disabled. That would mean if I press E here, nothing happens. But if I go into the collision, and then I can open and close the door, then when I leave, I should still be able to press E. See? So now I'm opening the door from very far away. Pretty cool. So I'm actually I like that a lot. But let's say that you're not telekinetic for now. So that's what that does. And then down here, E, obviously, when you press that. So let's say I wanted to make it, sorry, I'm sick right now. I'll say T key. So like J, for example. You just pick which key, and then if it's pressed, you can do something, right? So I'm gonna delete that. And what you do is you pass it into a flip-flop. And what the flip-flop does is it executes whatever A is told to do if you press E, and then if you press E again, it switches to B. And each time you press E, it will run either A or B. Now A is going to this time thing, this time node, and it's playing it, and then B is reversing it. And he actually, in the tutorial, he went to play to start and reverse from end. And the difference with that is if I click here, What this is it's basically 2 seconds long, and we're adjusting the value of this node to this node. And see how the value is 90? That's talking about the rotation on the door, because let me go back. How do I get back? Oh, that's okay here. So the door track, I named this Elam door track, is connecting to a rotator that's rotating the Z. And some of this is hard, but some of this is pretty straightforward. Like when it says target, when I'm setting the relative rotation of something, this is like a function, built-in function. It needs to know, well, what are you rotating? Well, that would be the target, and the target is the door. And the door, you can actually click and drag it from the side, which is this door, right? So, I mean, door 0 would be the inner door. Delete that. Yeah, but anyway, what's cool is because I was pausing the tutorial and trying it myself ahead of him, and I was actually able to get it to work with just intuitive. I'm gonna go to play and reverse, and what that means is if I hit E and then I tap it again, it starts to close. Whereas if I was doing play from start and reverse from end, and I compiled and saved that, now if I go double tap E, ooh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, you see how that's weird? So by tapping E a second time, it starts from the end of that animation or the time loop and goes back in. I actually thought it wouldn't let me do it, but it does let me do it. It just puts the door all the way back there. So I definitely like play and reverse better, because at that point I can control the door like a real person, where I can start to back up and then go forward again. Definitely weird that I see double there, but whatever. So yeah, pretty freaking awesome. Next thing I'm gonna try to do is make a platform move, and then if you can take input from the user and animate an object with that, I'm gonna make a magic carpet where you can jump on it and then press buttons to move the magic carpet around, so you can still be controlling your character. Like I'll be, let's say this is the magic carpet, I'll be on it and I'll be able to walk around, but I'll also be able to press like the key I on the keyboard to make it move forward, and I'll have like a little magic carpet. I'm pretty sure I could already code that, so or blueprint it. So it's really cool. Highly recommend Unreal if your computer can handle it. The blueprints, it's actually easier than Unity, because Unity you have to write pure C#, and that's easier than C++, but blueprints is easier than both of them. So pretty awesome. Thank you for watching.